Susan. Well, it sounds like the Eastover home and home site 31 available here in Eagles Landing is the perfect fit for you and your family, don't you think?
I do.
Good. Well, have you and Gary thought about your financing? Are you planning on obtaining a mortgage for this new home?
Yes, we are.
Great. Have you had a chance to speak with a lender yet?
We have.
Very good. Did you go through the pre-approval process?
Yes, we did.
Was it pretty seamless and easy?
Very easy.
Well, very good. Well, I'm going to share with you a little bit about Ryla Mortgage as well. We actually have our own in-house mortgage company, which would be very beneficial to you and Gary for multiple of reasons, which I'll go over with you in a few minutes. But I did want to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your credit, Susan?
We would give our credit rating a 9.5.
Wow, that's great. Do you happen to know what your credit score is?
We do. It's 750.
Wow, that's excellent. You should be really proud of that. Well, very good. I know that Gary mentioned that he was looking for a neighborhood for you to really be able to get involved with neighbors, tennis, walking and biking trails, because I guess he travels a lot for work.
Right, he sure does.
Okay, good. And that way you would be comfortable and have a lot of friends near you, which is excellent. I know you found that in the Palisades. But I never asked you, what does Gary do for work?
He's in consulting.
Oh, very good. How long has he been doing that?
About 12 years.
12 years. Excellent. Wow. Well, good. Well, have you guys thought about your initial investment for this home?
We definitely have, and we want to put down 20%.
Oh, that's great. Anytime you can avoid PMI is perfect, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Well, very good. Well, cool. And I do want to share now a little bit with you about Ryla Mortgage. We have a real quick and easy online approval process. Should be very painless. So I'm going to give you this to take with you, but this explains how to do it. It should take only about 10 to 15 minutes. And then also, let me share with you one of the biggest reasons why Ryla Mortgage would be an advantage. We offer a long-term rate lock. So we can actually lock your rate up to 270 days, which is excellent. So while your home's going up, you don't have to be worried about your rates going up. So I know that's really important to a lot of our homeowners. How does that sound for you guys?
That sounds great.
That would make you less stressed, I'm sure, while you're building your new home. And the awesome news is even if the rates stay the same at the lowest they've been in years, or even if they drop, you have your one-time float down. So again, you don't have to be worried about it going up, but you also don't have to be worried that you can't go down. So it's really a win-win here. And besides that, if that wasn't enough, we are also offering $3,000 towards your closing costs if you use or obtain a loan through Ryla Mortgage. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Great. Well, it sounds like everything is falling into place. I do have a policy that we use here on the computer where I would go ahead and enter your social security number. It wouldn't save it or anything like that. And actually, it would just give me a red, green, or yellow light. It won't show me your credit score or your credit report, but it's just a policy that we do to get a snapshot since you haven't applied with Ryla Mortgage yet. Do you mind if I go ahead and do that, Susan?
No, that should be fine.
Great, and I'm looking forward to Gary getting here in a few so we can go over everything. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and run a payment to make sure that it's comfortable with what you and Gary were thinking.
Okay.
How's that sound? All right, so I know that with 20% down on our proposal, we were at $505. With 20% down, we're at $404. And we are going to do a 4% interest rate over 30 years. We'll get our P&I, and then I'm going to add your taxes and your insurance, and we are at about $24.14. Is that something you and Gary were expecting?
That's perfect.
All right, great. Well, let's go ahead and move forward.
Great.